What is up, guys? Welcome back to the $1 Million Challenge, where I start off with $1. I'm trying to get 1% profit every single day until I get to $1 million. Right now, we're still on day 454 of this challenge with a total capital of $7,909. Here's the deal for today, okay? If you've been watching me for a while, you're used to these things. If you're new here, it's gonna be a pretty slow episode. So if this is your first one, I kind of apologize. But I was just on vacation, and as you can see, I have a lot of days to catch up on here. So I haven't recorded in like 2 weeks. I'm a little bit out of the game, to say the least. But I have a lot of updates. Okay, we have a lot of bonuses, a lot of changes in the bankroll, and a lot of sports bets. I did sports bet a lot throughout this, so we do have a lot of updates. But today I'm trying to do like 3 days of updates just to start off here, and then probably do like 1 day of playthrough just to have some action in this video. But it's be pretty slow pace. Go over a lot of updates, and another big thing too is I have a community challenge coming up. The deadline to submit something is May 1st, so that's going to be this Friday. If you're not in the Discord server, join the Discord server. You can submit a strategy. Anyone can submit a strategy. It could be anyone's strategy. It doesn't have to be your own. But I'm just going to run any strategy that's submitted. Everyone gets a chance. The winner will get $100, and we're just going to test out and see what the best strategy is. So it's just kind of like a last man standing battle royale type thing. So if you want to get involved, all you have to do is submit a strategy in my one channel in the Discord server. It's all mentioned in there. There's like the rules and everything. So feel free to join that. So that's a good thing too. I'm saving up all these days to be running that challenge and give everyone a chance to have a strategy. We have to run a lot of strategies, so I need some days to build up to be able to do that. All right, so we have our bets from April 13th, 2026. These are our sports bets for the day. I do track volume bets on Instagram. There's a link to his page in my Discord server if you join there. But I just track off his bets. I tell him he's good at what he does, and I just scale his bet sizes to my bankroll. So there's all the bets we placed for the day. Overall, we had a total of $28.22 in profit from sports betting between all the different bets there. And then another change for the day was I bought XRP. So last episode, we did take a loss on gambling, but we were up pretty good in the bankroll on the website we use. But I ended up moving $175 from the website we use into XRP. So there's proof of that transaction there. Like I said, this is back from April 13th, as you can see. And then this was a while ago. So I just took a screenshot of my balance. So there's the XRP balance as of April 13th. That I just bought XRP. So we're up to almost like $400 in XRP at that time. And then a couple other updates. This is like, I think the next day that we're gonna be playing, or at least like the next day. I just put all the bonuses in ones here, but we had a $100 bonus. I believe, I can't remember exactly, but I believe that is from either like a VIP like ladder bonus thing that they just give out, or something else. I honestly don't remember. It was like 2 weeks ago at this point. There's a $100 bonus. There's proof that I was able to claim that there. And we also had the monthly bonus, which was $19.62, which is the post monthly for April. I think I also had 1 or 2 weekly bonuses, but they were under $10, so I just didn't screenshot those. But we did have a couple weekly bonuses as well. So there's all the updates on the bonuses there. Like I said, we had $28.22 in sports betting profits. We had $7.27 in bonuses for day 454. And because of that, because of the increase in, you can see our crypto portfolio went up because I put $175 in XRP. So that went up a good bit. And I think it also went up a little bit from, it went up like $77 just from the markets moving. Our investment account went up about $40. Then we had a little bit of bonuses and everything, sports betting profits. So if I drag these numbers down here, you can see that for the day, we actually don't have to gamble today. We went up a total of, I think I have to back this out. All right, so we went up a total of 1.95% on the day already without even having to gamble, which is between the market movements and sports betting. I think I actually messed up the sports betting days a little bit, or at least the way I'm tracking it, because I said I had $28 in profit sports betting. I think those bets were way more. And if I move on to the next day here, I can already tell I messed up. But I tracked this, like I said, 2 weeks ago. So, I mean, I maybe just messed up the days, but I think I reversed like the images. I don't know, man. It's hard to keep track of this stuff if you don't keep up with it every single day. So a vacation can mess you up a little bit. But moving on to day 455, this is back from April 14th. This is the only bet I have for the day here. And again, I think this is a little bit off because this is only like $20 in profit. But for April 14th, in my sheet, I'm saying I have $87 in profit sports betting. So I think the previous day I just showed you was mixed up with this day or something. Not really sure because it was a while ago. But I do track everything, so there was a method to some sort of madness that I do. But we had $87 in sports betting profits. Again, I think I messed up the sports bets in the beginning there. Other than that, though, our crypto portfolio went up like $4, pretty much stagnant, and then our investment account went up like $50. And then we had $127 in bonuses. That was for the monthly bonus I just showed you guys and the $100 bonus. Now, I'm not really counting that right away. That's not added yet, but this is the day it was claimed on. So again, if I drag these numbers down, you can see for the day here, we don't have to gamble at all. We went up 1.67% on the day, so already a profitable day. And then we'll move on to day 456. So that's mainly the sports bets there. I know I just kind of showed them differently. I think I flip-flop those, but I know it's a little bit sloppy. You just gotta bear with me a little bit. But moving on to day 456, we're sitting at $8,069, and we had no sports bets for the day and no bonuses. And the only movements were in crypto. We went up like $9, and the investment account went up like another $20. So our 1% profit goal should be $80.69. Our 4% stop loss would be $323. And since we already had a little bit of profit, we have to get $52 on the day to make our 1% profit goal. So really for the day, we don't even have to gamble, because like with this 125, once I include it in the balance, we would be up an additional $75 after reaching our 1% profit goal. But for the sake of content, to have some sort of entertainment in this video, I'm going to try to get some profit today. I don't know if I'm gonna go for the entire $52. We're gonna try to get something out of it, just because I don't want to just make an update video without any gameplay and me just talking an Excel sheet and calling it a day. So we're gonna do a little bit of gameplay. Let's hop on the website, see if we make like 50 bucks in profit or something around there, just to get a little bit of extra profit on the day. So let's hop over there and see if we can make some money. All right, coming into the website here, instead of using the entire 4% stop loss of like $322, I'm just gonna pull out $200 from our vault and just use 200. So if we go on like a crazy loss streak and lose everything, at least it's not the entire 4% stop loss. So it'll just be 200 bucks, which hopefully it does not happen. But either way, we're gonna just kind of freestyle today. I was doing the Keno strategy for a very long time and did that for the past like 7 episodes, and people are getting kind of sick of it, which I get it. It's kind of boring, but it worked pretty well until it busted recently, even though I made a lot of profit off it. But we're gonna freestyle a little bit today, just change things up, because I know people are getting kind of sick of seeing the same thing all the time. But this challenge isn't supposed to be super entertaining. It's supposed to be more or less me documenting what actually works. But we'll see what happens. So this strategy here is, somebody suggested this a while ago, but it's like a martingale strategy. So you start off with 50 cents, and every time you lose, you just double up the bet size. I believe that's how it works. Hope that's how it works. Every time you get a win, you decrease it by that amount. So if it's anything less than a 2x, you just half it once. If it's a 2x, you half it twice. If it's like a 3x, you half it 3 times. And it's kind of how it works. So you'll understand it as I play it. Every time we get a win, we're just going to adjust it. So we got a 4x there. We're gonna just go back to base bet because we can't half it 4 times. So every time we get a loss here, we'll just double up. There's a win, so we'll half it back to 50 cents. There's another win. We'll just kind of keep running this up a little bit. Hopefully not go on a nasty loss streak. And again, I don't know if I'm gonna be trying to go for like the entire 50 bucks today. So there's a 2x, I'm gonna half this twice, backed out at $1. And then there's another one, go back to 50 cents. There's a loss, we'll double up. Win that, we'll go back to 50 cents. I might try to get like 10 bucks here, and then we might get out of here. bounce around a little bit. It's kind of the goal today, just to play some games I haven't played in a while and to change up the content a little bit. So I don't want it to be like super boring, but typically the boring things work, man. Like the investment account, crypto, that's like the more boring stuff, and that's like the stuff that probably makes the most money. But you know, it's not like super entertaining for content. But you guys know that. You guys know how I operate. Up to a $4 bet here. We get a loss up to $8. Get another loss up to $16. Get another loss up to 32. Pretty big bet here. Okay, we got a 1.5x. We're gonna half this once back to 16, and we hit the 2x. So that's gonna bring us to $10 in profit on the wheel. We're gonna get out of here and play different games. All right, I'm gonna try the down bear strategy on diamonds. This is another one I used to run a lot. It typically works out pretty good, but we're gonna start with a 50-cent base bet. And pretty much anytime we make profit, we will, I guess I should explain how the down bear strategy works. But every time you get a loss, you add 1 unit. So for me, that's gonna be 50 cents here. And then whenever we get a win, especially when we get into profit on the chain, we're gonna reset. But every time we get a win, we're gonna decrease by 1 unit. So back to 50 cents here. And we try to get like $10 in profit on diamonds. I think I messed that up. So the win will go back down to 50 cents. There's a 3x. Up to, we'll add 50 cents each time we lose here. There's a win, we'll go back down to $1. 150. $2. Good hit right there. I think, yeah, I mean, that's already $10 in profit. That easy. That's pretty crazy. Let's keep going a little bit. That's really quick. Let's try to get this to like maybe $15, which should bring us to $25 total in profit. Reset here. There's another win. Trying to keep today super chill, super easy, and not risk too much. Since we have all those, we got a lot of bonuses recently, so I kind of want to keep those and not, you know, risk it. We got a pretty big loss the last episode, which for me was like probably like 2 weeks ago, but for you guys probably a couple days ago. But yeah, I haven't been able to record recently. I just come back from vacation. It has been crazy. It's like you're gone for like 5 days, man. As you get older, I don't know how, I feel like most of you guys are probably more my age, but when you're gone for like 5 days, your whole life just like, it feels like you lost like a month of like progress on keeping up with, you know, your day-to-day stuff, just catching up on the stupid stuff in life, just the little things. But yeah, it took some time to catch back up, and then I figured like also with the challenge coming up, the community challenge, kind of good to stock up some days. And even with the challenge itself, man, I had to catch up so much on like screenshotting all my sports bets, you know, tracking everything. It's a lot of like data in the background of like tracking stuff, trying to get like screenshots together, get like recordings together of like bonuses, that type of stuff, and then actually like putting that together to make it look somewhat presentable for like a YouTube video and stuff. It's a lot of work. It's not really a lot of work. It's just like, it's like time consuming, I guess is a good way of putting it. Starting to go a pretty big dip here though. Not really liking this. We have busted on the strategy multiple times, so it is definitely possible, but I'm hoping for a big hit here. It's a 950. All right, this is where it gets kind of sketchy. Up to $10, 1050, 11, 1150, $12, 1250, 13. Okay, back to 1250, 13, 1350. It's getting dangerously low. We need some sort of hit, man. We haven't been getting anything here. There's a 2x. Back to 14. Another 2x. 1350. 14. 1450. 15. We probably got like 3 more bets here. Yeah, let's just rip this. Okay, there's a 4x. It's pretty good. I mean, we're still down pretty bad. Let's go down to like 12 bucks here. Only 2x. There's a 4x. That's really good. All right, let's bring this back down to like $11. Could use like a 5x. Okay, there's a 3x. That's good. Go back down to 11. There's a 4x. That's really good. Let's go back down to like 9 bucks. 2x. We'll go back to 850. 3x. Back down to like 750. Another 3x. All right, that's good. We're getting a lot of wins here. We need that big time. Go back down to like 7 bucks. So 2x, back to 7, 750, back to 7, 8 bucks. There's a 3x, we're down to like 650, 7 bucks, 8 bucks, 850. There's another 3x. Another 3x, okay. Another 3x, that's good. All right. Still down like a lot of money though. Got kind of wrecked in the beginning there. And we're starting to dip back down a little bit. There's another 3x. Okay. Another 3x. Needed that. Just take a little bit of a win streak though. $11. 1150. Oh boy. 3x. Another 3x, nice. Back to 10 bucks. Come on, dude. $12. All right, we're getting pretty dangerously low here. A couple more bets. There's a 3x. There's a 2x. There's a 4x, all right. Back down to like 12 bucks, 12.50. Keep getting caught like right at the end, we'll get saved, but then keeps bringing us super low. This isn't looking good. I think we're pretty bound to bust at this rate. We'll see if we can bring it back though. There's a 4x. All right. 2x. All right. Keeps keeping us in it right at the end there. But can only do that so many times. And here we go. This is like our last bet. And we'll do one more. Yeah, we'll go all in here. So we're gonna hit something. We hit it. Man, this is brutal, man. We're down pretty tremendous. Let me try something real quick. All right, I'm gonna try to just go for an 81x on Keno just because this is taking forever. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna bust at this rate. So we'll give this a shot. See if we can hit this. If we hit this, will be like $81. Three more bets, and we missed. Probably shouldn't even gamble today. Probably should just, kept the content super dry and boring instead of losing $200. But I was a man of my word, and I figured I would gamble today a little bit. So that was, not the best move, but try to keep the content a little bit entertaining for the day here. But yeah, we just lost $200. I'm into that in the sheet, and then we'll wrap up the video. All right, so day 456 was a loss. We had the $125 bonus, and if we add that to what actually had in the website balance, we only lost $75 technically because that bonus we lost, and then another $75. So we lost $200 total. So we lost the bonus, an additional $75 from our balance from the previous day there. So yeah, pretty much a waste. I don't know why I try to make things entertaining. I should have just been smart and not gambled, but hindsight's 2020. And I know we got comments like, why are you not gambling? This video is so boring. So I don't know, bad decision on my part, but that's just the way she goes. So pretty much in the video, we stayed pretty flat. We went up like $90, maybe 85 really on the whole video here. I lost $75 gambling, technically 200 since we lost that bonus money. But yeah, all in all, not terrible. We had 2 winning days, and overall we went up on the video. So it's like going up $285, we only went up $85. But that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, join the Discord server if you're already in there, submit a strategy for the community challenge. Deadline is this Friday, May 1st, and then after that submissions are locked, and then we'll rip the challenge, and the winner will make $100, whoever has the best winning strategy. So other than that, guys, don't gamble. It's a losing game in the long run. Just to show you guys overall gambling, I guess, right here I'm 1660 in profit, but there's a couple big wins in there that kind of pushes that up, cushions that a little bit. And then this is our tracking sheet here. I think we're probably sitting like right here because we have a lot of days to catch up on, so we're probably like way back here. But yeah, here's our stats from the 1st of April. That's how much we made in sports bets. Here's our Bitcoin and XRP basis, what we bought into. Here's how much we made in total bonuses throughout the entire challenge. And then here's our win rate. I think we were at like 70, almost 72% recently. But I guess a couple losing days recently brings that back down to 70%. But yeah, we make profit 70% of the days we do gamble. So there's our little tracking sheet there. So that's gonna be it for this one though. Hope you guys enjoy. Do something smart with your money. Don't gamble it. And until next time, take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. All right, peace.